That's it. Be there. Of course you will be there. Where can you be but where you can be? Of course, because if you be, you are. And if you are, you're a be, because you can only be an am of what I am. And you are what you are because you are me. Together. And you are a be together, me, I am. You're everything, all at once. As loud and as wide as your thing can be, is as long as me and together with me and everything. I'm hooked on horror films. I mean, a guy can get me out of bed at 4 in the morning and say, Bela Lugosi and Boris Karloff in The Black Cat. Boom, I'm out of bed, man. I'm in there. I want to see that. Boy, a groovy horror film is knockout. To get whacked and watch a horror film is one of the great trips in the whole world. You know, why is she losing weight? Well... See, the groovy horror films, man, were like, you know, you're sitting in your house, it's now 3 o'clock in the morning, you're in your underwear, right? Because the underwear leaves you exposed. I mean, you know that no matter what happens, man, you can't run to the street in your underwear. Even if Bela Lugosi came in the window. Now, you make a cross with your fingers, anything. But you're not going to run to the street in your underwear. First of all, because they're going to bust you in a minute. Grab him, he's running down the street in his underwear. Bela Lugosi's after me. Yeah, we know, man. Right. Good. You ain't going to run to the street, right? So now you're sitting there, and we see a car driving. Dark night. Okay. Guy gets out of the car. He goes to an old house door, right? Pow, pow, pow. And the door opens. It's going to be one. You know, and this guy says, "Pardon me, sir. My wife and I were driving through to Pasadena, and the freeway's washed out. Can we use your phone?" And, you know, this guy says, "Of course, come right in." You know, and you know that you're in a horror film, and that's a true... Like, the really great horror film is the thing with the little old gypsy lady, Maria Ospinskaya. Was a groovy chick, a little old wrinkled lady. She looked like a puppet, you know, a little old wrinkled puppet with a bandana on. And, like, she would say, "My son, you wear the sign of the pentagram. You're also an Aquarius." Yeah, you know, she give him a little free reading. Why not? I'm walking on you. Oh, Lord. Got my mood over. Walking on you. Oh, Lord. So I tried to look you. They can lay anything on your head like they lay Twiggy on our head, which is a fag hype on the world. You know, a bunch of fags in London said, "I really like Greek kids." So they send over Twiggy, who is like a stick. And chicks don't know where that is. You know, like I watch chicks read like Vogue, where they have sticks with a dress on. Now, if supposedly the role of getting dressed is to attract the male bird, which should be where it is, then you can't do that by, like, wearing the clothes that are in Vogue. Because Vogue is a dyke thing. Because dykes want boys, too. But they want chicks who look like boys. Now, guys read Playboy. And if you hold the two books up together, it's a weird difference. All the chicks we dig have tits. And if you say that to an analyst, he says, "You're hung on a mammary thing." No, man. No, man, that's not where it is. I really dig tits. Love you, I love you, I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, baby, I love you. Aretha turned more heads around in this country than anybody else. Dig all those secretaries in the privacy of their own Volkswagen singing along with them. Suck it to him, suck it.
What have I ever wanted? Anything for myself? No, only for you. All I've ever wanted is for you to be happy.
But, Mother, I am happy.
Living the way you're living How could anybody be happy?
Part of the power structure, like we tell people what to love. For example, that's why Reagan is the governor here, and Murphy is the senator, right, because it's an image. In fact, if we wanted to in this state, we could make Lorne Greene president. I mean, he's a groovy guy, you know, tall, dark, nice voice, you know, gray sideburns. In fact, if Lorne Greene wanted to himself, he could make pot legal. I mean, all he'd have to do is go on Bonanza one weekend and go like, "Try that, little Joe." And the coach say, "Wow, man, they're planting the Ponderosa. Keep on working."
Hey, why don't you call the police department at 3 o'clock in the morning and speak to them in German? If they answer in German, you got them, babe. Oh.
Tomorrow will be once again poisonous. Breathe the smog, eat the fog, smoke a filter, cigar.
CNBC News. The war in Vietnam. Last week, American casualties were 157 killed, 2,333 wounded. Viet Cong casualties were 687,000 killed, 2,852,373 wounded. South Vietnamese casualties were 2. There was a trolley car accident in Saigon.